people kind of thought the alderman election in the city of McGee was going to be last Tuesday. But let me tell you, it is this coming Tuesday, which is the 15th, right?
Correct.
Correct. And we have two people that are running for the position that was vacated when Alderman Matthew Hickman died. And so today with us is Joe Worrell. Now Joe, I'm sure many of you know because he's been with the city forever, is the only way I know how to say it. Although he's not there now, he knows a lot about the city. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to run for alderman.
Well, my experience, I worked for the city for 15 years after I retired out of the Army. And started out working street department back in 2006. And got a call one night about the building inspector's position opening up and asked me to apply for it. So I did and got that position. Moved over to City Hall in September of 2006 as a building inspector, emergency manager, and property maintenance officer, and about 10 other things. You know how the city works. So for the rest of my time there, for the next 14 years, I served in those positions. So I know the building aspects of it. I know the property maintenance aspects, what we need to do for emergency management issues we may run into. Also, I worked alongside David Dunn as a zoning administrator, and so David and I would talk out zoning issues, so I know quite a bit about zoning. So I know the aspects of all those different things. I know how the city works. I know how the city should work. And those are the things I want to move back, I want to get started again to make our city a better place.
What is one of your top priorities for the city?
I want to be able to get in here, and I know everybody talks about cleaning the city up. And trust me, after doing that, I know what it's like.
You know what you're talking about.
So it's not a done deal you can do overnight. I know those processes take weeks, but I want to support the people that are doing those. I want to work towards getting into contact, getting better with the community, and see if we can get community help to try to help get some of these places cleaned up, and then take legal actions if we have to. But I want to do the things we need to get our area, our communities cleaned up. I want to improve get more businesses in here. I want us to expand and depend more on McGee and making McGee the best it can be, instead of saying, well, let's try to be like so and so. So let's see what they can do. I want McGee to be that beacon on Highway 49 between Jackson and the coast.
Yeah,
I want for everybody to stop there. I mean, we're fast food. We're what we call fast food poor. But I want us to get other businesses in here. I want us to get industry in here.
Oh, yes, we're not
and I want us to work towards those goals. And with my experience that I've had in the past, I think we can do it. I think we have the potential. We have the resources. I want to be able to expand our workforce here internally, get our city back with the employees that they need to go out and do the jobs that they need, and give them the equipment they need to do it with.
Right.
So we can clean up the things that internally that we need to do. So those are the goals I want to work towards. I want a stronger police force. I want our fire department to be better. I want to keep those ratings down. So I want to do those, continue to get those low ratings. I want to continue to build our police department up, get good officers in here that are willing to go out and do the things that need to be done. So.
Well, I tell you what, only people in Ward 2 are the ones who can vote, because this is for Ward 2 Alderman. So Joe, tell us what is Ward 2?
All right, Ward 2 is the biggest ward right now. I know that's probably going to change after this election, but it starts if you go from the south end of town, what they call the Bigland Heights subdivision, and come up 49, and you'll take part of 149 south of town at the Shell Station and the old salvage yard, 13th Street, and then you'll stay west of 149 all the way through town, and you'll take in part of 11th Avenue on the north side of 11th Avenue going out towards Old McGee, where Rankin Street
I didn't realize that was
and St. Louis, those are part of it, all the way out to the Chevron station on the north side of town, and a little section of Smith County, or Smith, what is it, Smith Water?
Smith on the water.
Yeah. So you got one house out there that's part of the city.
Isn't that something?
And then the other side of the road is not, but just the road on the south side of it is.
You know, we're always disappointed in the number of people who turn out for voting.
Right.
You know, it's not something, but we need to, as citizens, and if you are in Ward 2, you need to vote. Everyone will be voting at the Civic Center. It's on Tuesday, August the 15th. The polls will be open 7 to 7. I hope you will vote and consider Mr. Worrell.